Hey friends, I just got back from Japan, and while I'm combing through all of the footage that we took over there, I thought I'd show you some of the things that we shopped for, just in case you're contemplating a trip to Japan and you want to have some ideas of what to look for. If you're brand new here, my name is Pam and I vlog about my daily life as a 40-year-old mom here in Hawaii. Crafty things, stationery, planning, organization, travel apparently. Thank you so much for being here, and let's get started with some of the things that I got. The category that I was so excited to shop for was stationery, and I didn't get as much as I wanted, but I did get a couple things. So from Muji, I just got a very plain 2026 planner. It is undated and it has monthly and weekly pages. And I just really like how simple it is, and I like that I can use it for life planning, content planning, project planning. So lots of different things I can use this for. I may even use it for junk journaling. I haven't decided yet. I also got a plain notebook that is just a dotted grid. I thought maybe this would be kind of fun for journaling too. And I also got this DIY notebook. I just thought this concept was really cool. You bought the cover, which is just this plastic cover, and the coil, and then you picked your pages that you wanted to build your notebook in. And so I picked blank pages, dotted pages, and then a monthly planner. And I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I just really liked the idea of building your own planner. And this is what the refill pages look like. Hopefully I can find this online, because if I want to change up what's inside the notebook, I don't know where I'm gonna get these papers. And then I got a bunch of pens. I already knew that I loved the Muji pens, so I picked up a couple more of those in two sizes, 0.5 and 0.3. And this is actually a new style for me. They're the click ones. The style that I knew I loved going in there was the 0.38 with just a cap style. So I got one more of those. And then I also got from Muji a mechanical pencil. And then outside of Muji, I got a couple other pens from some different places. From Itoya, the like 12 floor stationery store, I got this really pretty sparkly pink pen. And then these three pens I found in Aeon Mall in Kyoto, just from like a little souvenir stall. But oh my gosh, I love them so much. This Blend pen, this Juice Up pen, which is 0.3 and it's super thin. And then the Uniball Jetstream 0.38. I'm so excited about these. I've never tried these before I got them, and I love them. Also from Itoya, I got this really pretty Japanese greeting card and some origami paper. I don't do origami, but I thought that this would be really cool to put in my journal. And then lastly from Itoya, we got an art print. So my family, every time we travel somewhere, we try to get some type of local art. And so my husband picked this one out, and I actually haven't even opened it since they sealed it up for me. I forgot how small it is because they used a really big box for it. So this is the print, and it's on this really thin, kind of like handmade washi paper. Pretty. Oh my gosh, I forgot how pretty it is. Oh, I can't wait to get this framed. All right, so that's our family print. One of my favorite experiences in all of Japan was at the annex of Itoya. There's a little kids section, and they have this area where you can build your own notebook. And it was so cool. These are the notebooks that my daughters built, and I really wish I had built one for myself. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was just so busy helping them pick out the pieces for their notebook, but this is such a cool experience, and I wish I could go back and do it again. Then I picked up a couple gifts. So this, I'm not going to unwrap this because I did such a pretty job wrapping it with the furoshiki way of wrapping, Japanese way of wrapping. But they're chopsticks, and they're so gorgeous, and I cannot wait for my giftee to receive it. And then I also got this really pretty handkerchief for the same person. Oh, lovely. I kind of wish I had gotten one of these for me. All right, so these little candies I got from a little shop in Kyoto on Ninenzaka Street, and I got one for my daughters and then one as a gift. But they're all these really pretty almost like stained glass looking candies. And so we got one as a gift and one for us to try and enjoy, and they're so good. And the packaging is just so cute. I love this so much. So this is a great little gift idea. I got a couple of these bags as well from Itoya, but you can find them a lot of different places. But they're shopping bags, and the way that they fold up is really interesting. And I saw lots of people using them all around Japan, and so I knew that they would be a really cool gift idea. So it has just this little elastic band, and it unfolds flat like this. And then you just pull out these straps and stick whatever you want inside the bag like this. And then you carry a bunch of things. And then when you're ready to fold it up, you just take the two ends, these two black ends, and you pull it, and then it just folds flat like that. That is so cool. And then you just kind of fold them together and use that elastic strap to do that. I love that so much. So obviously this one's mine, but I picked up another one as a gift. I love giving cotton towels too, kitchen towels, tea towels, any type of towel I love to give as a gift because they're useful and they're beautiful. So I picked up this Mount Fuji one. And then this is a little shrine amulet that we got at the Meiji Jingu Shrine. And it's just beautiful. I didn't know what it was when I first bought it. I just thought it was very pretty, but apparently you write a wish here on this wooden amulet, which is from a tree. I think it's called a sacred tree in Meiji Shrine. And then you put it inside this little pouch and you keep it with you, and your wishes and dreams will come true. All right, and then my girls are big Studio Ghibli fans. I don't know if it's Studio Ghibli or Studio Ghibli, so correct me if I'm wrong, but they're huge Studio Ghibli fans. So we went everywhere looking for Studio Ghibli stores. And if you're looking for those, you'll want to look for Dongari Republic. We found one in Tokyo Station, and we found two in Kyoto that we loved. And I think we found a couple other Studio Ghibli items in other stores, but definitely look for Dongari Republic, and I'll show you a couple of things that we got. So the very first thing I got were these towels, because a lot of bathrooms in Japan don't have paper towels, and so it's nice to have a little towel that you can keep in your bag to dry your hands after washing. So this one is a little Kiki's Delivery Service one, and then a My Neighbor Totoro one. I love anything Totoro, so this one was just so dang cute. Oh, I love it so much. So I don't know what I'm going to use these for. They're too pretty to use as actual washcloths, but I think that they would be cute to have maybe in the car. I don't know. We'll see. I want to keep using them though, because they just made me smile so much when I was walking around Japan. From the same store, this is actually the Dongari Republic in in Tokyo Station. My daughter got this really cute Totoro hat, and this was such a pain trying to pack and not crush. So I don't recommend getting something like this if you are trying to conserve space, but she loved it, and so I couldn't say no. This is my Studio Ghibli purchase. I love this tote bag so much. I saw it immediately in a store on Ninenzaka in Kyoto, and I had to have it. It is so cute and so well made, and it came in handy with all of our purchases throughout the day. It carried so much. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And it even is like almost like a rug right here. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And then I got a pin, my only pin that I got on this trip, and I just put him right here on this tote bag. So yeah, so that was my favorite Studio Ghibli purchase. I also picked up a postcard as a gift. I think postcards are so fun to give as gifts. My daughter picked up these playing cards at Don Quijote. They had playing cards of all different kinds, and she got this one that was the very last Ponyo one, and it's so cute. At Itoya, she picked up these Studio Ghibli stamps. This is like one of the only things that we got at Itoya because it was so packed in there. But these are so cute. She's already used them in her journal. Then we went to Don Quijote, which has so many gifts. There's several different ones around. We went to the Asakusa one, which only has 4 floors, which is a little more manageable, but we got a lot of cute little gifts there. So we got this little My Melody in a kimono, so dang cute for my daughter's friend. I got a little Smisky because my daughter's got a bunch of Smiskies and I was feeling some FOMO. So I got a little Smisky and I have not even opened it yet. So I'm gonna open it with you. This is the yoga series. And I have not had any Smiskies yet. It's my first Smisky. I'm so excited. So, actually, let me show you what the ones are because I don't even know. So there's all these little versions. Sitting down, reaching up, legs up, little boat pose, a little praying pose, and then a tree pose. So I'm happy with all of them, but oh, this is cute. I actually don't know what pose this is, but it looks like he's like praying or something. I love it. Oh, he's adorable. My first Misky. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, my daughter got this adorable, tiny, tiny little camera. She saw a girl using it. We went to Disney and I remember her telling me about it because she's like, Mom, this girl was using this tiny camera. We found one at Don Quijote and it's adorable. I mean, the pictures are not going to be amazing quality, but they're fun for a 14-year-old. All right, and if you've seen my Book Nook video, you know I'm a big fan of the little build kits for Book Nooks. Well, they had them at Don Quixote. So I got this one, and I cannot wait to put it together. Oh, seriously, I cannot wait to do this. I think I might even start it today. And then we got so much candy. So much candy. They had every Kit Kat flavor, every hard candy flavor, every gummy flavor. So we got tons and tons of just candy to try ourselves and to also give out as gifts. But yeah, so much candy, so many Kit Kats. We also did some clothes shopping because we have no stores here on the Big Island. So we went to Uniqlo. My daughter got a bunch of things, but I just picked out a couple things that I wanted to share with you. So I got a couple t-shirts. I'm a t-shirt gal. So I got one that is from Asakusa and I just thought it was so cute. And then I got a little Miffy shirt. So it has a little Miffy on the front and then I didn't even know a little saying on the back about Miffy. They had like a 70 years of Miffy little celebration in there. So there's that and then just a plain basic white tee. So those are my Uniqlo t-shirt purchases. I also got this really light windbreaker that is water repellent and UV repellent, UV protective, and I love it. So useful for Waimea and our cold night. Another kind of clothing item is my daughter's Onitsukas. She's been wanting these shoes all year, except they are so hard to find, and especially when you don't really know what size you are in Japanese sizes or Euro sizes, I was hesitant to purchase them online. Shipping to Hawaii was outrageous. It was gonna be like $180 for these shoes. So I told her, wait till we get to Japan and then you can try them on. And so she did. She finally got her Onitsukas and she loves them. They are this blue and red style and they're so cute. And it was so busy in there because everybody wanted some Onitsukas. But I'm so happy we waited because now we know they fit and we were able to get them at a much better price. Oh, also at Uniqlo, I got these bra top tanks, which I will wear every day here in Hawaii. They're just so perfect and light. And I need to get more colors. And then the last category is our Disney purchases because we went to Tokyo Disney Sea and Tokyo Disneyland. And of course we had to get ears. I got some Ariel ears. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. And then my daughter got the little hamburger sandwich ears, which are so cute too. And so affordable. Oh my gosh. Tokyo Disney was so much more affordable than really any Disney I've ever been to. And even though it was high 70s, everybody was wearing these fluffy hats. So my daughters got one each and they wore them. My youngest was in a Judy Hopps mood. So she got all the Judy Hopps things, this little coin purse. And then she of course had to get some Mickey hands, or mini hands, I guess, because these have bows, but mini hands. And then for me, I got these really pretty postcards from Disney. These cute little erasers with all of the fun food that we got to try all around. That's so cute. And then this Mickey carabiner. So there is a monorail that goes all around the Disney resort, and they have these little Mickey ear like handles. and it's a carabiner. So I thought that was really cool. I actually saw a YouTuber that I love to watch share this, so I knew to look for this when I was there. And then finally, this little pouch I just thought was so beautiful. We actually stayed here at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, and so I just thought that that was a cute little memento and something that I can use just for like everyday use. Because we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, we have a lot of little freebie things that they gave us that were so pretty. So they had these little amenity kits in these little tins, and they have little hair tie, a little sponge. I think it even had Q-tips in here. So we brought a couple of those back home. They had a little toothbrush kit, which my kids have already used up theirs, and a little hairbrush. Could always use hairbrushes when we're out and about. They also had these cute little cups, so we brought these home just because they're so adorable. Maybe they can use them, I don't know, for paint cups or something. And they also provided these shopping bags. We had so many of them. Let me show you what it looks like opened up. Aren't they so pretty? I just love them. I think they're so pretty. And they actually have like a little pocket that it folds up into, so you can throw it into your purse and use it. We have to use reusable bags here in Hawaii. Plastic bags are banned. So this is like such a useful little keepsake. A couple more random Don Quijote items that we found. My kids love these little, I don't even know what to call them. They're little candy kit. You make something out of this and then you eat it. Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but they love them. So we got a couple of these. We got a bunch of just little souvenirs. I mean, they're nothing special, but they're kind of fun. So I thought these magnets were really pretty and not just like a cheesy kind of magnet. I think they're really gorgeous. My husband got a couple things from a gift shop. This was not from Don Quijote. It was from a gift shop in a train station. But these are samurai postcard, and then really pretty notepad, some fans, and some little charmy things. He went a little crazy on the souvenirs, but they're cute. Also, the train stations have lots of cute little souvenir stores. This one was called Plusta, and so my daughter got this little keychain from the Kyoto station. I got this really pretty key ring, and then a little sticker. Don't look past those little souvenir shops in the train station because they can have some really beautiful things in there. Well, friends, I think that is it. There are so many things that I regret not buying that are no-brainer things, and I don't know why. You know what, to be honest, it was very overwhelming. There was a lot of people. It's very stimulating. It's sensory overload when you're over there. So go with a plan, I would recommend, because I had no plan. I was just like buying things as I saw them. But if I had a plan of things that I wanted to get, I feel like I would not have so much regret. The things that I regret not buying, and I'm so ashamed to say this because why did I not think about it? I didn't buy any matcha. I am such a matcha drinker. In my defense, you know, we were just traveling so much that I was waiting until the end of the trip. And by the end of the trip, I didn't find the matcha that I wanted. There's a very specific brand of matcha that I love. And so I was holding out for that. And then at the end of the trip, things just got so busy so fast and we just left and I didn't buy any. So I regret that. I regret not looking more in Itoya. It was very overwhelming there. It was so crowded, especially in the floors that I was interested in. It was so crowded. It was very loud. And so I got overstimulated and just left. I wish I had gone back and just powered through and just tried to block everything out and really looked at what I wanted to get, but I didn't. And so I regret not getting more of the pretty stationery that I honestly went to Japan to get, but you know, it is what it is. I also regret not getting a Japanese knife. We were in a knife store, and again, it was just really overwhelming. There was a lot of people. It was really loud. It is a tight space. I didn't really know what kind of knife I was looking for. We were tired. Our feet hurt. We wanted to get back to the, you know, it was just all those things. And I think that if I had been more committed to buying a knife, then I would have come home with one, and I didn't. So I do regret that. And then the last thing I regret not getting is skincare. I passed so many skincare items that I know and love and use, but I didn't really look at whether they were going to be that much cheaper in Japan, if it was worth the space in my luggage, all the things. I was like, I don't know. And so I didn't buy any, and now I regret it. I'm like, oh, I should have. It was right there. You know, I should have just like thrown them in sunscreen and face cream, and I should have tried some new things too, but I didn't. So when we go back, I will make sure to get at least something in those 4 categories because I have so much regret. But we did get a lot of beautiful things. We got a lot of nice gifts and we had a great time. So that's really all I can ask for. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a good one. Bye.